Welcome back to Good Luck to the World, the podcast where we talk about everything you're thinking, but maybe shouldn't say out loud. I'm Kate.
I'm Jazz.
And I'm Kylie. And good luck to
the world. All right. So today's episode is all about embarrassing moments. And honestly, I already regret this. But before we get into it, quick shout out to our girl, Vanessa. She's going to be out for the next 2 episodes because she's dealing with finals.
She's being responsible. We love that for her.
Yeah, we couldn't be lawyers. So, Vanessa, good luck.
No. Vanessa, we love you. We miss you. And good luck. Go kill it and come back smarter than the rest of us. So this time we switched it up a little. We're not taking live callers.
Because honestly, that felt too risky for what we're about to read.
Yeah, you guys send in your stories instead. And when I say some of these are painful.
And I had to physically pause and stare at a wall after reading some of these.
Same. We're going to be reading your submissions, reacting in real time, and probably exposing ourselves along the way. Okay, first story. This person went on a first date, tried to be cool, ordered a spicy margarita. I can kind of see where this is going. They don't handle spice very well. So they started sweating immediately. Nose was running. And instead of just admitting to it, they just kept drinking it. At one point, they had tears in their eyes and said, "This is so good," while actively struggling to breathe.
What? This is so good? We can see you struggling.
I don't know why you would sit there and fight for your life in public, but I kind of support it.
You're just fighting for your life. Yeah, the commitment to pretending that you're okay is unmatched. I feel like at some point I would just be like, I gotta go. This isn't working.
How hot would the guy have to be for you to do that?
Pretty hot. Pretty hot.
Pretty hot. Even then, I'd probably be like,
hotter than the margarita.
Said, I'm just not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't got time for that.
When I eat
I
spice,
just take my L and go home.
My face, if I'm sure I'd have full makeup on, but my ears would turn bright red. There would be obvious signs.
Yeah, I'm already going through menopause, so spicy margarita just sounds like a sweat. I'm all set. I ain't taking it for nobody.
Jasmine, do you want to read our next one?
Yes, I've got a good one. So this girl, she went to hug her boss goodbye at work at a work event, right? Because she thought that's what was happening. But he just stood there, did not hug back. So I can just imagine this, her at a work event, going in, oh yeah, hi, and then going in for the hug, and at that point, I mean, you're just gonna commit, but alone in silence in front of other people too, that I would, the secondhand embarrassment,
we've all had that, I'm a hugger, and you get that one person that's like, oh no, I don't hug, and you just freeze. Okay, so he was not a hugger, and he chose not to say anything, and just was like, oh my.
He just stands there in front of the coworkers. I personally am not a hugger. Actually, I know that sounds crazy.
You hugged me when we met.
I know. Well, we were drinking all day. We were airport bonding. Okay. That
was an airport meet, not a normal. Got it.
No, I actually have grown into a little bit more of a hugger since my husband, but I will say that I was not a big hugger at first, so I get it, but he can't do that to her like that in front of the coworkers.
No, in front of the coworkers is crazy. Even if you don't hug back for a long period of time, I feel that would even be okay, but no hug back at all, yeah, I wouldn't be hugging any more coworkers.
Hold on,
that is the career reset moment.
I have a theory. Do you think that he didn't know what to do because he might have had a little crush on her and was
a little HR?
Definitely.
You think he was baseball, baseball, baseball?
He's don't get a boner.
Yes.
Maybe he was focused on too many things.
I agree for
All right,
sure.
Miss Kate, do you got one more?
Yeah, so I have this one. This person was talking about someone that they liked to their friend, saying how attractive they were. Turns out they were standing directly behind them the
No.
whole
No.
time.
No.
Yep.
No.
They turned around mid-sentence, made eye contact while still talking. Ugh, no. No, no,
No.
no.
No
Maybe she
warning?
wanted him.
Like,
I
Yeah,
wish
no
I
warning.
wish the video was on because I'm blushing for them. I would be mortified. Usually when I'm telling my friends about a guy, it's like a little bit spiced up and pretty good detail, and
Oh,
no.
yeah.
no, I could not
Yeah.
imagine. I would just like turn, like, I would dissipate.
Just start making out with them at that point.
No,
You're
I
already
think you
making
block
eye
him,
contact.
you walk out.
I
you
mean,
walk
I
out,
guess
you
I could
block
go
him.
either really, really good or really, really bad.
Just
I
go
guess
for it. Life is
It
short.
depends on the look on his face.
Kissing a guy that doesn't expect it, I think would be really hot. I think she should try it.
Okay,
That's
well,
all I'm saying.
to any of our listeners who watch those little short drama films,
Oh, yes.
oh, it's a guilty pleasure. I wake up at like 3 a.m. and I got like notifications like, what was the latest one? Like, my best friend's brother. I'm like, oh no.
Okay.
An hour and a half later, I'm like, okay, I get that.
You're like, I'm really into this.
And I shouldn't be. And I'm like, do not let my husband wake up and be like, what are you watching?
What exactly are you watching?
He gives me shit about the books I
No
read.
warning.
Is that one of your spicy books? Maybe.
One of
Look
those
to you.
smuts, the smut books. Those are my favorite books. I'm always like reading them in public and I'm
Oh
like
my
bright
gosh.
red, like nobody talk to me. Don't look at me.
That's why I have a Kindle.
Yeah, that's smart. That's really smart. All right, we can't just sit here judging. We need to contribute. Kylie, go.
Okay, guys, I'm actually not going to tell my story. I thought it would be better if it came from the source. So I'm going to introduce you guys to my mom. Mom,
Love
would you
it.
like to tell the story?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Thank you for
This
calling
is
in.
the most embarrassing story Kylie is responsible for.
Okay.
She's like 3, one of the most.
Oh,
she's
I
about
love it.
3, and we were in the mall shopping, and her little sister was still a baby, so I was carrying the baby and pushing the stroller, and
Yeah.
the 3-year-old's just bopping around me, and suddenly she decided that she wanted to be under my skirt.
Oh,
So she
funny.
proceeded to lift it up.
All the way up.
No.
And I
No,
am trying to hold the
Kylie.
baby, push the stroller, get her out from under my skirt. Just as I turned around, I caught an older woman hitting her husband, like, stop looking, because you can clearly see what color my underwear are.
Mom's ass is out, guys.
That's so
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
Kylie sabotage.
I finally got her out from under my skirt when she was trying to make her a little personal.
I wanted to hide in there. I literally was like, I had put it back down and was just up under there, like, try to find me now.
Yeah.
I'd say that's your mom's most embarrassing moment.
Probably. That was probably one of the last times I wore skirt dresses. Girls were much older. And at the time, you know, that junior high age, high school age, where you ladies are like, oh my God, Mom, you're so embarrassing. I'm like, nope, I still owe you.
I still owe you.
That
I
is
love that.
so funny.
And in the same store in a Dillard's when I was I was probably 4, Grace would have been 2. I decided I was gonna hide, you know, those iconic circle racks that you could get in the middle of.
Yes.
Yes.
I love them.
Yeah,
I love
I decided
those.
that was my new home for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes to where the entire Dillard's was panicking.
It was about 10 minutes, but yeah.
And
Oh
this
my gosh, a
old guy,
lifetime.
was this the one where you were holding Gracie? And at that point, my mom loved to dress us like we were twins. We're not, but you know. And so she's walking around, and this old guy goes, "Are you looking for another one of those?" And she's like, "Yeah." And he's like, she went that way.
That,
All right.
that is awesome.
I
Well, for our
love that.
listeners, nothing
That
has
is so
changed.
funny.
They know
Nothing
that.
has changed.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for calling
Mom.
in.
Thank
We appreciate
you.
it.
Bye.
We love that.
That is
Okay.
so funny.
That is one of mine that I'm responsible for. If we have time later, I'll tell you one that absolutely mortifies me. But Jazz, let's hear yours next.
Okay. So I've, I've got a good one. So I I love, okay, because I have to bring it back because I just have so many stories about these men that I have dated. I have to. Okay. And this is a true story. Like even Kylie was in on
I can
this.
attest
Okay.
to that.
I talked to this dude and like I talked to him for a couple months. Like I
I'm
talked to him for
sorry. I
months.
know where
Okay.
this is going, guys. So if I'm laughing too hard, I'm so sorry.
And so I literally talked to him whatever, right? And
A long
normally
time?
like
For a
I
long
have
time.
dated I have dated CEOs and I have dated like bottom of the bottom. Okay. I've dated someone with no job. Okay. So we've kind of had everything. But anyways, I am talking to this dude. And so my friends would ask me, like, what does he do? And I would just say delivery. Like I just say, oh yeah, he's a delivery driver. So like that's all I would say.
Okay, hold on. As a friend, I'm like, oh my God, he's like Amazon, UPS, like benefits. Like those guys make bank. They got a
Okay.
at least 70, if they've been there long enough, at least 75K a year with full health insurance, and that's worth a lot these days. Okay, so I am so convinced Jazz's guy like works for like one of the big
Okay, so I'm just like, yeah. And like that's all I would say. Like, and I wouldn't really go into anything more. Like, I think I would like change the subject if they asked more. Cause it's just like, at the point where I was just like, yep, delivery. Okay. And that's all it was. So I did end up telling my friends the truth eventually, like, and that's the thing is technically I never lied.
She didn't. She never once
Okay.
lied. She just let us.
I
assume.
never lied. Okay. So I just said delivery. And, this man literally was, don't get me wrong, love when I get my food to my door, but he was just a straight up pizza delivery
Domino's.
guy. And it was Domino's. And the funniest response I got from a friend when I finally told them was, so do you get free pizza at the end of the night? And honestly, that will haunt me forever. So now you guys get to know it too. And that is just so embarrassing.
Oh,
No, it was kind of
dang.
iconic because like we were all just like, yeah, Jazz, go get it. And she's like, it didn't work out with delivery guy. And we're all like, oh darn it. And she's like, it's okay. It was Domino's. And we're like, what?
It would definitely be like bigger impact if it was Pizza Hut for sure.
Right. And hey,
Hey,
honestly, a job is a
don't
job.
hate on Pizza Hut. I grew up in
Right.
a town that only had a Pizza Hut. Come on now.
I love Pizza Hut.
All right, Kate.
Hey guys, it was a job. At the end of the day, it was a job. So good for him.
Touche,
Okay,
touche.
You laughed at both of us. I believe it's probably your turn.
Okay.
Okay. So I decided I was going to get into fitness and I signed up for Zumba. So in my head, I'm like, you know what? This is my era. I'm about to be coordinated, toned, maybe even one of those girls who like smiles while working out. So I walk into this class, okay, and immediately something just seemed off. I wasn't really sure. Everyone was super nice, like aggressively supportive. I'm looking around thinking, wow, this is like such a welcoming environment, No. So I thought maybe I had just found my people. So the music starts, I don't know what came over me, but I went like full performance mode, because that Zumba music's really like got you moving around. And like extra fins, you know, dramatic arms, like unnecessary hip action I probably shouldn't have been doing. I was doing the absolute most, okay? So meanwhile, everyone else is just kind of calmly stepping side to side, you know, living their best low impact lives. And I'm in the front, you know, performing like I'm on like the Taylor Swift tour or something.
Dancing
And
with
at
the
one
stars.
point, exactly. At one point, I got so into it, I almost took out this sweet older lady next to me, like during what I can only describe as like an aggressive salsa moment, because I was feeling it, you know. She just goes, "Oh my,"
I'm
and I'm
here for
like,
it.
"Yeah, okay," you know. And the instructor keeps going. She's looking at me, like not stopping me. She's just kind of watching, assessing, you know, what's going on. So no one says anything at all. So I keep coming back, 1 class, 2 class, 3 class, you know, giving obviously 150%, full sweat, like full chaos, full liability. And then finally after the class, the instructor kind of pulls me aside and she's like, I'm thinking this is it, like, you know, she's gonna be like, you are star quality, like this is great. You know, here I am feeling like I'm feeling it. And she goes, sweetie, you know, this is silver sneakers class, right? And I was like, I'm sitting here like, what does that even mean? You know? And she just looks at me and she's like, it's for seniors. So not only
Wait,
did I
what is
accidentally sign up for a senior fitness class, I went 3 times without realizing it. I still managed to be, yeah, that's not even the worst part, guys. I still managed to be considered a danger to myself and others. And she was really nice about it, but she's pretty much like, please don't come here. Like, you're dangerous. So that is my most embarrassing moment. Yeah, it was awful. It was terrible. It was not a good
that is
situation.
honestly, that's on them for letting you even in.
Right? Like, hello,
Yes.
just tell me I'm not a senior, you know? And then to get kicked out of a senior class as silver sneakers. So if anyone's wondering, silver sneakers is for seniors. And that was probably one of my more embarrassing moments, to say the least, because I was like, who gets kicked out of Zumba, let alone silver sneakers Zumba? Like, you have to be really bad to do that, especially when you think you're rocking it, you know?
One time I accidentally went to water aerobics that was 100% 65 and plus.
See, it happens. It totally happens to
But they were
people.
so welcoming and they're like, "Oh, sweetie, you're at the wrong water class." And I was like, "Well, I'm here." They were so awesome.
I'm committed
That's
already,
awesome.
so you gotta
That's
take
Okay,
me.
like 6 nanas, a Gmaw, and a Meemaw.
I love that.
That is so freaking funny.
Okay, guys, we have a few more because you guys we've been hearing what they've been through, but they didn't quit coming, so we're going to read a couple more. All right. So, oh no. This girl thought okay, I'm going to read hers. I'm going to read it word for word what she sent in. I thought someone was flirting with me at a bar. Turns out they were just trying to get past me to reach their friends. I moved and they said thanks and left.
Oh.
I was trying to hug him.
No, humbled
geez.
immediately. Like
Yes.
I would be like, all right, that's enough for me. Time to go home.
Dude, she went in for the hug.
That's even worse. Oh, geez. Yeah, going in for the hug, I think, is probably the worst part.
Oh my god.
No.
Kate, you want to read the next one?
Oh, yeah, no. Yes. So I'm going to read this just like they sent it in. I confidently walked into the wrong bathroom at a restaurant. Oh my gosh. Made eye contact with multiple people and said, oh, my bad. And then walked out like it was normal. I think we've all been into this situation. I feel like.
Yes.
The worst is when I've intentionally peed in the men's restroom and I had a friend that was supposed to be standing guard.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
That's
She
for
left.
sure.
She left
Man.
and a man walked in.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I would not be forgetting my
Yeah,
friend for
Jazz,
that.
like you said earlier, humbled.
I do
Humbled.
feel like now it's a little different because you can pretty much just identify as what you want and just go into the bathroom and then it's fine. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to go into this one because there's a long line in mine. And now it's just kind of different than it was before. Like back in the day,
Yeah.
I feel like it was much worse where you walk in and it's just
Okay,
totally
yeah, and
nothing.
if it's a single stall, and there's a long line at the women's, I'm definitely using the men's. I don't give a
You know what
100%.
pisses me off? When you
fuck.
when you're like, yes, I'm gonna use the men's, and you walk in and there's literally a urinal, nothing else.
Yes, that part.
You're like, how
You're
am I
like,
gonna do
well,
this?
no, I can't make that work.
I'm not squatting. Sorry.
Okay, and then I think I want to read one more just before we move on. So I tried to run up escalator going down, fell
Oh no.
Was she hurt?
like and just stayed there for a second because I didn't know how to recover. Yeah, no crap.
that's
I
all
don't
she
know what.
said?
Oh
all
no.
she
You just
said.
gotta accept your fate at that point. Just lay
Okay,
down.
stop. Those escalator stairs are sharp. Like,
No,
Oh my
seriously.
gosh, yes. They cut my shin one time. It was awful. I was like, what the shit?
have
Put
you
some
seen those?
bumpers on me.
Have you
No,
guys
for
seen those
real.
like videos of when Crocs get caught in them?
Oh, what?
What?
Because they're
No.
rubber and those little teeth things will pull them in. And like this girl like lost her toes.
Are you
What?
serious?
Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
started
No.
dancing
No.
in the
Okay,
mood.
unlock new fear. Not doing
Yeah, I was just
that.
gonna say, new
Like,
fear unlock, flip flops on an
like
escalator.
what?
All right, let's move on, guys. Okay, I don't like that. I'm having a visual that I'm not gonna do.
Oh
Okay,
no.
let's move into rapid fire. This time we're gonna do this or that. Oh gosh, embarrassing edition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we
All
go.
right. Wait, do you want to start?
Okay, trip in public or call someone the wrong name.
Trip immediately.
Really?
Trip. I would rather trip. Honestly, because it is so embarrassing not knowing someone's name. And as someone who struggles with constantly having to remember people, like I will remember your face like miles away, but I will not be able to tell you your name.
Like I know you, but
Okay,
that's all.
I
so
know you.
yeah, people expect that from me though, because my memory is like literally the worst. So I'm gonna have to go with the wrong name because I just feel like, yeah, tripping. I don't know, like it depends on, I guess, the trip, maybe. It just really depends. Like
It's never
I need more
good.
information. Yeah. Okay, so
No.
accidentally
Okay.
like someone's old picture or send a risky text to the wrong person.
Wrong person immediately. Like if I'm creeping
Really?
that back, if I'm creeping that far, like all I can think of is that Mega Maroney song where it starts out like, so you liked my picture from like 3 years back, spring break.
Oh,
I'm
from
gonna,
2016 in
yes,
PCV? Yeah, I
Yes.
love
there we
that
go.
song.
No,
Yes.
I'd be mortified knowing my luck. It ended up a #1 hit.
That's so
No,
Or send, okay, I guess send it. I don't know.
wrong
Send
person.
it.
I can always go be like, you can work yourself out of that. You can be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, that was not for you, but like, hope you enjoyed it.
that is so funny. Oh, I don't know. That's a
Pivot.
tough
You can
one.
pivot. You can pivot from a risky text. You cannot pivot from a notification at 2 a.m.
Texts
That's
are
true.
forever though. So is that, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what the risky text is and to whom it's with, but
Yeah, I know. I have too many questions.
Oh,
I
like
can't
if it goes,
choose.
yeah, if it's too like
Cause
a
like,
fast
okay,
fling,
right.
that would be, oh,
Yeah.
no.
To
or
the
you could be
wrong
like me
person.
and
Or
accidentally
like,
send a nude picture that was supposed to be to your husband to your family. Yeah, that's
No.
really fun.
Kate,
Yeah,
no,
what?
Kate.
that should have probably been
Hold
my
on.
embarrassing moment.
Hey, yeah,
That
I'm
is
sorry.
so
That went.
embarrassing, Kate.
That is. Where was that?
It
Hold on.
was actually
I'm
my
gonna
it was
ask
my
a
in-laws
couple
actually.
questions.
It wasn't even my
Oh
Even
family.
no.
worse. Even
Yeah.
worse. Even
Yeah,
worse.
it was only some of them, thank God. But
Was it
like
top
I was
half?
sending it to my husband who was out of town. Oh my
Was
gosh,
it
let me tell
top
you.
half? No, it
Yeah, thank
wasn't.
God. Thank God. It was I don't think I would ever be able to show my face.
How could you
Oh.
recover? How could you recover?
You know
Like,
what?
we're
My
gonna
tits
have
were
to
looking
legally
really
divorce.
good. It was actually a really good picture. So
Really good. You know, if that's what they picture when they see me, I'm okay with it.
that was so funny. That should have definitely been my embarrassing moment. Why did I not think about that until just now?
See,
Because you
it
pushed
comes
it
to you.
so
It
far
comes
back
to
in your
you.
brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All
Oh
right.
man.
Kylie, it's your turn.
Oh Lord. Laughing at something serious or stay quiet when everyone else is laughing. Oh, I'm gonna stay quiet.
Ooh. Ah.
Not
Hmm.
everybody thinks everything is funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm gonna stay
it
silent.
made me think of something that kind of made me sad. Oh, I'd lie.
I laugh at stuff all the time. So like I would like to say stay silent, but I'm a laugher, even especially in weird situations. I'll laugh even more. Like when you're not supposed to. So I mean, I'd probably say still try to stay silent when everyone else is
You
laughing.
just want to work. All right, Kate, let's hear one more.
Wait, Chaz, did you answer? What would you rather do?
Oh, I would rather stay silent.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could ruin your whole reputation, I guess.
Like, imagine,
Never know.
stop. The only thing I can picture is a funeral. Like, where, like, they make a
Oh my
joke
gosh.
that's supposed to be sentimental and you just cackle and nobody, I die.
Okay, so guys, literally that happened to me. Like it was the worst thing ever. Like it was just somebody had said something and it just didn't make sense. And like everyone kind of looked around and I just like lost it for some reason. I'm like, what is actually wrong with me? Like I had to pretend like I was like really crying, like super hard, like out of control because I like couldn't. I had to like hide it. I was like, what is going on? What is actually like I seriously felt so bad, guys.
All right, so
That's
you lived my
hilarious.
worst fear.
Right? That sounds awful.
Would you
Just think of a good
rather?
one.
Yeah, well, think someone's holding the door open for you and they're not,
Ooh.
or say you to your flight attendant when they say have a great flight and you go you too. They're not going.
You too, the flight attendant. I just did that like a couple of weeks ago. I was like, you too. And then I was like, wow, that's really
Oh,
insensitive. She's
No,
like,
I did that. I literally
She's
did
like,
that.
you're here till 8 p.m. I'm so sorry. Well, I
we're
had a
all
guy,
in
I
this
thought he was
together.
holding the door open for me and he wasn't, and it like wanted to crawl in a hole.
Oh, that's the worst. I personally don't like when people open doors for me because like then I feel like I have to walk at a fast pace or like, you know, maybe I'm being like
You do
too
the little
aggressive.
shuffle,
The
and you say, "Oh
reverse.
my
The
Yeah.
gosh, thank
reversal.
you," and you shuffle up there.
Yes, you're sitting there like shuffling up and you're like, hold on, I'm coming. Everything's
You know
like
what I don't
falling.
like
It's just a
is when
disaster.
I'm walking into Walmart, like to get like one thing and I don't have a bra on, and like one of those cars is like, "Oh no, you can go," and you feel like you have to like jog, and I'm like, I can't jog. I do not have a bra on. I'm sorry, that is not happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst when
No,
you're not wearing a bra. You're like, everybody watch out. Like, move it.
correct.
Correct.
Oh, it's so funny. So if there's one thing we learned today, it's that no one is safe.
Life will humble you fast.
And your brain will replay it forever.
Over and over and over.
Yes.
So next episode, we're getting into parenting fails.
I'm actually excited for this, even though I have no kids.
Same. I'm kiddo free, but I hope I learn from your fails. And whether it's your parents or you as a parent, we want to know the stories.
So
Always.
send those in, definitely. We want to know what the chaos is. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to feel better about their own embarrassing moments.
And Vanessa, again, good luck on finals.
Good luck.
We love you so
We
much,
love
Vanessa.
you.
Love
And I
you.
would also like to say to our followers, we are so thankful that you are here. We could not be doing this without you guys. And
Thank
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's overwhelming the amount of joy that we've had from you guys and the shares and the likes, and we're just forever thankful.
Thank you guys so
Yay,
much,
thank
and
you.
good luck to the world.
Good luck
Good
to
luck
the
to the
world.
world. Good luck.
Bye.